But we got some good juicy stuff to go over with good old ReviewTechUSA. And ReviewTech, oh boy, his story's been going on for a while. He had the whole situation that happened with Jay, the editor. He had the whole situation that happened with 8-Bit Eric. And you know, he's been going back and forth with like the Snort Hogan guy. He's been going back and forth with just a ton of people, right? Meanwhile, he's still sitting there, you know, making fun of DSP for no apparent reason. I mean, honestly, he's picking on a dude that is by far, in many ways, more successful than he is at this point. But there's a couple interesting things that I want to cover that really recently happened. But I kind of want to cover a little bit of funny first. And in that, Rich, I'm not high, looks high as fuck. I kind of want to cover, okay, because we're going to hear him called Dickers a lot in these later videos from the Kino. All right. So there's this video that kind of covers it, and I thought maybe I'd play it while I read a little bit of chat. I'm probably going to have to get a drink. But I've got a couple things, okay? We'll get into that. You know, look, if this is my last night on YouTube, just know that I'm going to go out with some extreme bits here. They are bits. Hopefully you enjoy them when we get to them.
Someone tried to flush plastic game jewel.
Okay, we don't need the whole preview.
I will do for the person that is willing to do this work is I will do two things. One, for the next 6 months, in the beginning of every one of my videos, I will give a shout out to your channel and put the link to your channel in the description.
What if they don't have a YouTube channel?
You know?
Wait, should I go get like marijuana drinks? I don't even know if they're legal in my state. Probably not. Nothing's legal here except alcohol. Probably gonna take a nap, keep an eye on the weather, Patrick. Hey, Hybrid, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I really appreciate your input on stuff. Hopefully, again, did you well as far as justifying stuff, but you have a great night. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Like, if they're a freelance artist or graphic designer, what good is a YouTube shout out to them?
Even then, even it's like
there's a specific thing I want to. I know Rich has his cam on for this portion. Yeah, this is all the Goat Simulator stuff. I believe it's in the first couple minutes here.
Your chips and all the felt off your table, but you might escape with your internet career.
You know?
Should you just bend the knee to the real kings of this shit, Richard?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Rich of ReviewTechUSA. I want to make this video real quick, short, and sweet. I need a graphic designer to help me update and upgrade my logo, help me make a professional-looking channel background, and create an intro graphic to use at the beginning.
So you got to create his background, his intro graphic,
banner,
his logo, his banner. You got to do all this artwork for him.
Yeah.
But what will Rich do for you?
Probably, what, $2,000?
Beginning of my videos. Now, at this moment in time, I can't pay for this.
Oh!
Wait.
He can't pay.
Let me
just like he couldn't pay Jay, his editor. So Rich just believes he's entitled to have servants.
Oh, man. This is downright sad at this point. Close to, if not 50. I don't know. Who knows? He's been 42 for like, what, 7 years now? So doing the math, you're probably right. Disabled sick daughter, no prospects, constantly watching DSP. Yeah, like just straight up, like, you want to talk about going back to Husker, you want to talk about content theft? This guy, him with DSP, that's a content theft. Just getting stoned all the time. Just can't get a job. I have all this weed to consume. They're over 9 years. Oh man, 9 years is a long time. If that's the case, I'm really gonna have to look into this. As long as that's okay. Let's signal my daughter to consume drugs and take my shirt off and embarrass myself. Oh, guys, you don't even know where this fucking train's going. Let me tell you. It's gonna be a wild ride. I'm starting off mild, okay? So just buckle in for this one. like I said, the bits might get me taken off YouTube, but it's worth it.
Slaves, really. Servants get paid. Rich believes he's entitled to have slaves at his beck and command. Hop, jump. What can I do for you, Mr. Rich, sir? Like, why does he have this level of entitlement that he believes people will work for him for free? That they'll do his bidding for no payment?
I'm gonna turn up the volume up a bit.
Could you believe
Slaves get food.
Of my videos. Now, at this moment in time, I can't pay for this work.
Oh, hi, Red. You may want to hop off early because this is only gonna go downhill quick.
But
Will you pay them eventually?
I have an even better option.
Even
better.
What's better than money? Like, that's what
You're
we all
fine.
need to live, to survive, to put food on the table, roof over our heads. What do you
Well, you have a good night.
of ReviewTechUSA have
Okay,
that's
let's
going to be worth
Yes.
more than money?
more than money. More.
I will do for the person that is willing to do this work is I will do two things. One, for the next 6 months, in the beginning of every one of my videos, I will give a shout out to your channel and put the link to your
But
channel in the
what if
description.
they don't have a YouTube?
You know?
Like, if they're a freelance artist or graphic designer,
I will shout out your website or your channel. Gee, thanks, Review Tech. Thank you.
good is a YouTube
No.
shout out to them.
Even then, even it's like you're watching a Rich of Review Tech video and you see for 0.2 seconds a guy's link, you're gonna click it.
Yeah, I'm sure. No, nobody will ever click it. He's gonna pay you an exposure. What's the one who's truly been exposed is you. Rich.
You
Exposed.
you can't fucking
Exposed.
throw 200
For being a
bucks.
cheapskate and a con artist, buddy.
Oh, I said 200 bucks. Actually, he can't because we learned later that Big Cheese's cat died because he didn't get the fucking money from Rich for the vet bill.
What
And
a
secondly,
scumbag.
you will be boxed on my channel page, meaning if someone subscribes to me,
Oh my
your channel will
God.
be
Boxed.
recommended
You're
to be
gonna
subscribed.
be boxed
Remember
on the channel page.
back in the day, it was on the right side of the thing had like featured channels. But again, you're like the 9th featured channel.
Subscribe to as
Holy
well. I know I'm not the biggest partner on YouTube in the world.
And this is back when he was not even a fucking anything.
No,
You couldn't do
nothing.
$200?
But I do get a fair amount of traffic, and it's a great way to network what you do and to get your work out there.
Network.
We get into
I know a lot of people have probably had like tough times in the bathroom. Lord knows I have.
okay. So all right, let me set up a little premise here because I'm gonna skip a lot of this video, and I want to I want to just show what kind of person this is. Okay, so this is Christmas Eve. All right. Unknown year. I think this is a few years back. And Rich is going to go through and give you his top 5 bathroom stories. Okay. Worst bathroom experiences, right? And most of them are pretty mundane until we get to the end. Okay. And I want you to realize what kind of person, like, I'm trying to give you some premise for anybody who doesn't know why I'm going to then hate on this guy as hard as I'm going to hate on him in the next videos. Okay. So Christmas Eve, he's doing this top 5 worst bathroom stories, right? Let's get into it. Let's hear what-
Just
You hear his child?
We're almost there. We're almost there.
There's something. Okay, let's hear what it is.
Game cases won't flush. And for everyone out there saying, oh, they were probably just in a rush trying to get out of there, just put them in the garbage in the bathroom. They have a third-party company at most of the places, like, because I was actually visiting Best Buy that day, and you just put him in the garbage, and the person wouldn't even have given a shit. They would have just packed up the garbage, been on their way. And
You know when
would've-
someone's lying and they add too much to the story?
had your stolen games.
He's over explaining.
It's over.
100%.
Way too much.
100%.
Is enough
But
to
you
go
tried
on.
like a
And
moron
alright.
to flush them.
You don't need more
down
reason than
the-
that. Well, I will give it that was an older intro and everything else. Who knows how old? I don't know. If there's any Review Tech USA like stragglers out there that happen across this stream right now and you guys know how old this video is, let me know.
the toilet.
I'm not
Did
about to
you
go look.
really think? And it wasn't a prank because, like I said, they took the games. Did you really think you were going
Rich, move on, please.
To the
flush?
next tale.
Yeah, move on,
The
Rich.
next
Plastic-
tall tale of Dickers.
It was the first time you tried the shoplift. Like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Just put him in the toilet. Put him in the toilet.
This sector, whatever this is, rules. The fucking Rich of Review Tech.
The bullying Rich segment, yeah.
But you're morons. You could have just put him in
Yeah, I don't know how old Goat Simulator was, so I had no way to.
the garbage, and there's a 99% chance that no one would have been the wiser.
Is he still on this
But
story?
now, because everyone saw what
Yeah.
you tried
Oh
to do, now they're going to check all the tapes, and your asses, I think they did actually get caught. Because they were like,
Wait.
well, check all the tapes, and your asses, I think they did actually
What the
get
fuck
caught.
is going on with this
Because
goat
they're
on
like,
the
well,
right?
someone obviously stole the games. Let's go look at the security cameras. Now let's get back to disgusting. And what's more disgusting than hearing a grown man
Okay, so you're gonna hear quite a story here. Okay, and let me set up the whole premise for this. Okay, Rich lives in a home. He's not homeless, surprising, I know. Rich lives in a home. He's got a disabled child, as pointed out by Chad earlier, and he has I think he lives with his parents, or his parents come and take care of the child while he does his streaming stuff. I'm gonna assume they live with him based on his streaming time frame. I'll just go with that. It's kind of they allude to the same thing. I have no way to confirm or deny it, but it's very likely that Rich's parents live with them to help take care of the kid. Okay.
moan
And
passion?
he's gonna tell this story, and it's if you got headphones on, you'll really hear this well. I have no real good way to like soundbite this out, but I'll try and replay it if you guys want to hear it.
Because they were like, well, someone obviously stole the games. Let's go look at the security cameras. Now let's get back to disgusting. And what's more disgusting than hearing a grown man moan passionately when he's trying to push a log right out of his ass? So I'm in a bathroom in ShopRite. All right, you know, the shit.
Oh, wait, this story, imagine hearing a man shit. It's like we've all been to a public bathroom. We've all heard the, like, this story better be like a guy screamed the N-word from the stall. Like, what is it?
Game's real. I got to go take a dump. So I go run to the bathroom. And I'm sitting there, you know, in the toilet, minding my own business.
In
Pushing
the toilet? No, I'm kidding.
out logs like a boss.
In the toilet.
And
Oh.
all of a sudden, the guy in the toilet next to me
By
lets
the
out
way,
a passionate...
Blockbuster Critic for $4.
You're probably
Whoa.
right,
Blockbuster.
GG. It probably is a blessing the kid's blind.
He says the story of the jewel cases sounds like it was stolen from Blockbuster Critic. I think he talked about something similar when he worked at Blockbuster. I think you're right. I think that Rich actually thieved this story from
Even shitter
the
stories.
Blockbuster Critic. What a
Who
piece of
thieves
shit.
shitter stories?
Don't play loyalty, Andy. All right, I'll do bad world.
All right.
boss. And all of a sudden, the guy in the toilet next to me lets out a passionate groan, somewhat like this.
Whoa, wait.
I don't need to hear you make those noises, dickers.
Lets out a passionate groan, somewhat like this.
What a psycho.
But leave the man alone. He's just trying to shit. Like, can you believe he moaned? Yeah, I could.
And I'm thinking at that point, yeah, it was a little jarring, but I'm like, all right, you know,
You
Okay,
know-
he's letting it pass.
You know,
oh, he probably had a massive turd that he had to push
There
out.
were
Sometimes
some hundreds as well. Yeah, it's true.
you need that grunt to get it moving. Okay.
Legato,
But no,
I can see you.
no, it continued, and it went from just him sounding like he had to take a huge dump to sounding like a soft core. This is not an
Right.
exaggeration. This is what it sounded like.
Shh. Listen.
Just
You hear his child scream.
No.
Listen. I'm gonna put it very loud. Everyone, earphone users, be careful. Everyone, listen.
just as
Oh wow, you can. So
Did you
Rich
guys actually hear
refused
that?
to attend to his crying.
It wasn't until I actually had earphones on that I could actually hear it. But you can actually hear like in the background, like a kid. Okay, all right, gets worse.
Child
On Christmas.
on Christmas, in order to tell stories about poop in public wash.
Yeah, it's hard to fucking hear. I'm not gonna lie. But you're gonna hear the next part a lot clearer.
Shrooms.
No, I swear. Look, watch.
This is the
This
Review
is-
Tech experience.
Hold on. See if I can do. I can bump mine up all the way. Now it's gonna be a little bit louder for you guys. I'm gonna warn you. Okay.
This is not an exaggeration. This is what it sounded like. Oh!
Wait. You can hear them continue talking. Listen.
Sounding like a soft.
On Christmas, in order to tell stories about poop in public washrooms.
No, I swear. Look, watch.
This is the
This
Review
is-
Tech experience.
This is not an exaggeration. This is what it sounded like. Oh!
Wait. You can hear them continue talking. Listen.
Sounding like a soft core.
What?
Just as.
You hear? I don't know if you guys can hear like kind of the stuff in the background, but like understand that there's a kid like obviously with an earshot, because if you can hear the kid, they can hear you, right? Okay. I had to crank it up on my end. Well, hopefully I didn't blow anybody's eardrums out. Okay.
This is not an
Child's
exaggeration. This is what
wailing.
it sounded like.
You hear him talking right there. Look.
Oh!
Wait. You go, after that, Mom. Watch this.
This is not an exaggeration. This is what it sounded like.
It does kind of sound like a
So
cat
he's
crying
going,
in the background.
To make the sound for the video, and his child's going, "Wah! Help!"
Oh!
But his daughter
There
is
it
straight
is.
up talking.
There it is.
Hang on.
Like. Oh!
Listen.
Oh!
Your daughter's in the room.
Dada.
No,
Please.
she's like literally speaking. Dude, listen.
All right, well, we got some
Exaggeration,
in
this is
mind that we're blasting the audio. Like, he's demanding the levels be fixed, but like we're doing it for a specific reason, and
I
nobody
did-
else seems.
Everyone's fine. It's fine. Everyone's listen lower. Like just relax,
It
bud.
sounded like. Oh! 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 Oh!
The daughter is talking the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm not. I couldn't make this up either if I tried.
Me either. Me either, Rich.
And I actually probably am
I fixed it,
downplaying it a little bit
relax.
as to what he sounded like. Now, you're probably thinking what I was thinking at the time. All right, this guy is just playing a prank. He probably just wanted to freak me out, and he was probably bullshitting. Well, from the smell of it, no, he wasn't. But then we kind of almost, in a creepy fashion, get out of both of our toilets at the same time.
Okay, first of all, unless I'm in an environment where I'm exceedingly comfortable, if I hear somebody getting out of a stall, I will purposely fucking wait. I don't give a shit if you guys think I'm a fucking pussy for that. I'm not about to have that fucking awkward sitting at the sink, washing our hands, being like, what the fuck do we talk about? Because we both just shit conversation, okay? Let alone, like, I don't know. I think it's socially fucking awkward, okay? So like I will wait. I will sit there in my stall until I hear them leave, because I do not need that level of awkwardness in my life unless I absolutely have to. And if the building's on fire, unless I'm choking to death in smoke, I will probably still wait.
And we go to
Okay. I'll continue.
wash our hands. And he's still kind of panting, like he's like,
She was selling Keller. I legit cannot with public bathrooms. I will hold it for 8 hours, I swear. Look, I've come to the understanding that like there's times when it's gonna happen. I will do everything to prevent that time from happening in my life. I will go to the ends of the earth, especially if it's a public situation. I can't think of a great situation where I can honestly say like, here's what I've done, but trust me, bro. But like, I cannot imagine being like that brazen to hear this poor man give birth, like 4 stalls over, 1 stall over, whatever the fuck it was. And you're going to walk out because you're like, I got to see what this guy looks like.
like he just ran a marathon.
Okay.
And I
He
look over
really
to him.
likes doing the
Rich
impression,
probably has a scat fetish or something.
you know?
Yeah.
You're probably
He
right.
His
was
daughter in the room.
completely
We'll find the fuck out. You probably are right.
Yeah.
covered in sweat
Very shitless.
from
Someone goes, why is he talking about this?
head to toe. And I'll never forget because his hair on top of his head was thinning, and you saw the sweat beads dripping down.
But you're
He
bald, Rich.
No.
actually had sweat coming through his shirt from the effort he had to put in
Chrysler calmed
to let out this shit.
Holy.
I wanted to quit life that day. I heard a man
Who gives a
almost
fuck?
give birth out of his asshole to a giant brown turd. And I heard it, I smelled it, and from the sweat on his body, I sadly saw the aftermath. I was traumatized for years after that. So you're probably
Again, could have totally prevented the traumatization here. Waiting, what, the fucking 30 seconds that it takes for somebody to wash their hands?
thinking
Shut
of
the
this, Rich, you can't top that fourth story.
All right,
Traumatized
here
my
it
ass.
is. Here's the
Here it is.
piece de
This
resistance.
story is actually great. This story is crazy. I don't even know if it's real or not, but the fact that Rich told this story and thought it was a W online is amazing.
Again, I'm just doing all this for some
That
pretense
was hilarious.
with Rich.
That was, I can't believe that actually happened. There's nothing that could be weirder than that happens in a bathroom. Well, obviously there can be. I'm sure you're not that naive, but those stories are pretty damn good. How could
Hey.
you top that?
Are they
Well,
though?
I'm about
They
to
were
the
like,
plot.
okay,
Probably did.
shut up, Rich. Continue.
to, and make sure you're sitting down and make sure you've actually emptied your bowels and your bladder, because you may actually defecate on the seat that you're listening to this YouTube video in, because it will make you shit and piss. So back in the early 2000s, like 03 to 06, let's say, I used to do music competitions in the city during the day and during the
Music competitions? Did you lose every single one? Because we've listened to his music and it's
His music was trash.
the worst. What was he
Oh,
called
my
again? Flip it up. It's like dip it up. Flip it up.
Was it Il Capo?
No, it was like flip it up, dip it
night.
up.
Something.
Actually, this time, let me get my story
Il
straight.
Capo.
I was going to visit an
It was El
entertainment lawyer
Capo.
in Manhattan. So the visit
Wait a
was
minute.
done.
Rich went to visit an entertainment lawyer in Manhattan. Why would he need to do that?
No, he didn't.
Did he actually believe he needed to visit an entertainment lawyer to run Review Tech USA?
I used to do.
Maybe he thought he was gonna get like a music deal
I don't know.
for not El Capo. It's El Crapo. They're saying.
Yeah, El
Died
Crapo.
to visit an entertainment lawyer in Manhattan. So the visit was done, and I took a cab back to Grand Central Station, and holy
Thanks,
shit,
Rich,
because I
very
drank like
descriptive.
5 gallons of coffee, I had to take a major leak. So if you know anything about Grand Central, for you guys that live in New York and who have been to the city, when you go there to go to the
Oh, that's
bathrooms,
funny.
it's like going on a line for an amusement park. You aren't just going in there and at best you're waiting for 1 or 2 people. You may actually wait in a line. So I did. It actually moved fairly quickly, though. I was only on the line for like a couple minutes. So I go to take a leak, and you would think nothing of it. And all of a sudden, I hear next to me, there's this guy in like a
Okay. I'm willing to have chat bet what do you think is going to happen next in this story. Do you think A, it's going to be a guy pissing on the wall, B, a guy shitting in a urinal, C, a guy jerking off, or D, a guy pissing with his pants down around his ankles? Pick one. Let me know what you think. I'll give it a couple seconds so that way you guys can maybe actually pick if you want to pick. But this story gets wild. I actually didn't have to play this story, but this story is just shows exactly how much of a person Rich is. I say that knowing full well that I'm letting people down with the use of the word person. Little gray man, right? Pants down around the ankles. Feels good. Oh man. Okay. All right. We'll let her play. Actually, I go back like just a little bit.
moved fairly quickly, though. I was only on the line for like a couple minutes. So I go to take a leak, and you would think nothing of it. And all of a sudden, I hear next to me, there's this guy in like a suit. And the reason why I noticed him because he was breathing heavily. And it was kind of
No.
like this. It was like,
Was he jacking off in the stall?
I'm like,
He was.
What?
Yes. He looked over at Rich's penis
No.
and started jerking himself
And said, "Oh, you must be one of them lesbians."
off.
Stop.
Yes.
What the?
what the fuck? Like, so I'm like, I'm unzipping, man. I'm like, I gotta take a leak. And I see him looking back and forth, and he's still doing that noise, like, and I'm like, no. I'm like, I think it is right now, and I'm just like, no. So
No way.
I'm about to start peeing, and I actually start peeing, and I hear,
What?
and the motherfucker, and I'm looking, and I'm like, the motherfucker is glancing over to look at my popcorn shrimp schlong, and his head is doing
Whoa.
No.
Bring it up, Rich Al.
No. Bring it up, Richard L. It's a big L for ReviewTechUSA. The guy's looking over at Richard's micro and just tugging his fucking meat. His man meat.
Why would you tell
And
this
he
story?
shot a load on Rich's shoes. Like, imagine.
Why would you tell this story ever in the world?
Oh my God. Rich always overshares.
This is a story.
It's not something you needed to share with the class there,
This
Dickers.
is a story you vault up for the rest of your life, you know? You
Don't even tell your
and he's
significant other.
moaning. He was spanking his monkey in a urinal at Grand Central Station. So I finished
looking
cleaning
at
up.
your micropene?
I'm like, at this point, I'm thinking to myself, should I punch this guy? Should I fucking scream? I mean, it's not like he's like assaulting me. He's just trying to glance at my wiener into the guy's wiener next to me.
He's just jacking off while looking at my cock at the urinal. Yeah, Rich, he's just doing that.
But I'm like, I got to do something. What happens if this guy's
Yeah, this guy saw Rich walk in. They're looking at this. Look at this suave, nearly hairless, overweight lesbian. She's just my type. Oh, look. She's got one of them in a large clitoris. Look at this shit. Damn. Okay. In all honesty, I think that this story could have happened. I'll be honest. Like, the story could have happened, and my theory behind it is this guy took a Viagra and he had those side effects that last for more than 4 hours.
like,
What did you
a
do?
freak and-
Did you start jacking off back? Imagine.
What do you even do?
You know, just
You know?
leave. Just
This is
leave.
the Kobe Osh.
You know what, GG? I like your idea better. Oh man, I ain't never seen a clitoris that looked like that. How'd they get that little?
Maru, it's a no-win scenario, buddy. Like,
he's like gonna like assault the next person that
Should I suck his
comes to take a leak, or he's like trying, or God knows, God forbid, a kid goes there.
Whoa, so you gotta be a hero.
so Rich sees a guy
Rich, always worrying about the kids.
jerking off and immediately thinks of children. You know, just saying, it activated something in Rich's mind. Maybe when he's jacking off, he's looking at, I don't know, Rich.
Hang on.
But what about the child?
And the thing was, he was still peeing after I was done peeing.
What?
So-
Wait, he's jacking peeing? What do you mean?
Wait, so was he alternating between pissing and jacking off? Like, is he peeing as like a cover for his like master? Like, he just lets out a little bit of pee, like when you first pull up, and then he starts cranking it. The details aren't adding up here, Dickers.
quote, he was peeing, aka.
By the way, there's another video that I was going to show that I thought it was in the beginning of this one, which is why I played this one, but this also had a couple other things that I wanted to show with him. But the whole Dickers thing basically comes from another one of his story videos where basically some old person was like, what's your name? He's like, Rich. He's like, I don't like Rich. I'm going to call you Dick. In fact, you know what? I'm going to call you Dickers. And that's just kind of where the whole Dickers thing came from. It's basically one of these customer service stories that he gave. And yeah, nothing. Not as good as these stories, though. And not as nearly traumatizing as the shit I'm about to show you.
rubbing one out. So literally right outside of the bathroom, there was a cop. Like, the cop was like maybe 10 feet away.
Okay. So Rich decides to be a superhero and go to the police. He'd be snitching on the OG Gooner.
But what about the children?
This is unbelievable, Ashton.
I don't believe this. How this
I don't
story,
know.
I
I
was
think
like,
he works
okay, it
at
has to go
Dickies.
on this show.
At first I misread Dickies and thought of Dick's, like Dick's Sporting Goods, but nah, Dickies is more appropriate for him.
But
He would go in there with like high expectations and be immediately let down. It's a clothing company.
saying it as a fake story, it's still horrible, like a horrible
Dick's
idea.
Sporting Goods.
Like it's an L whether it's real or fake. You know?
Exactly.
Bathroom. So I go to the cop. I said, look, this is really even awkward to say to you, but there's a guy like being a peeping Tom looking at dude's junk, and he's masturbating in the urinal.
Isn't it funny how the person on the right is flying over the gay pride flags? Look on the
As Rich
video.
tells this story,
On the video.
could it really be a coincidence, or is this Rich's gay sex fantasy? Is this his fantasy, or what?
Dude's junk, and he's masturbating in.
Review Masturbation USA.
Yeah, like instead of reviewing tech, he's reviewing some guy's masturbation session in the public toilet. Ooh. No.
By the way, Jim, if you're still in here, man, I have got the one for you. You thought that you had seen the best video of like Jim turning Worski into a meme. I'm sure plenty of people have seen this fucking video, but you thought the whole thing. Oh no, Rich is a huge like he got into it with a homosexual individual and said a bunch of derogatory shit actually not too long ago. But the whole turning Worski into a meme thing that went on with Medicare, this, what I'm gonna show you in the next video, is so much worse and so much better at the same time. Andy leaves the room. He didn't even do that with Medicare. He actually gets up and leaves.
The cop just looks at me and goes, "Oh, okay." That's it.
The cop
Didn't
laughs.
move.
The cop's like, buddy, he's like,
Gibbs, what do you want me to do?
he's like, it's New York. Where, like it happens every day.
The cop just doesn't care.
It'll happen today. It will happen yesterday, and it will happen
It's like
tomorrow.
I've already chased him out 5 times this week.
Yeah, the cop probably does it himself.
He was literally like feet away from the bathroom. Would have been no effort to go check, and he just
What's
did
the
nothing.
cop supposed to do? Go up to everyone in every urinal of Grand?
Yeah. Oh God. Oh no. Why can't I think of the name of the podcast? It's the ones that did the interview with DSP not too long ago. Oh, like a year ago now. Side scrollers. It's the side scrollers people.
Central Station and check to see who's jacking off. What do you want? This cop's fucking not paid enough for this shit. He already has to watch the bathroom.
So guess what Rich's next move is? After being told by the cop that the cop just doesn't give a shit. You want to guess what Rich...
Oh God, yeah, GG. Rich actually has, and I don't know if I have an easy way. I'm trying to think of the best way to find this. Let's go to the tubes. From the tubes, we will go to RTU. And let's see, I believe he had, maybe it's in his videos.
Pull out the dip.
Let's see if he's got it in his videos. Main streaming music, joint access and perks, odd socials. He actually used to have a store where he sold like mugs and cups and shirts and stuff. With DSP's O-Face, that exact thing that he's doing right here. He would not let this guy live it down. Okay, like God, you want to see something god awful? he was actually a supporter of DSP back in the day, but he used to have like celebration streams every year in May to celebrate. It might be this one. He had like streams every year to celebrate him having this happen to him. But yeah, you can see just how many times A, he's used that thumbnail, B, how many streams. This is just me searching Review Tech for DSP. Okay, there is no other channel here. This is all Review Tech videos on DSP. Like, if you think the guy might be obsessed, let me know. People talked about oh god, what was it? Jax Films and Sniper Wolf. That's a Sniper Wolf. They talked about Jax Films making a lot of videos on Sniper Wolf. Well, I think I might know somebody who possibly topped DSP. But yeah, again, all I did was search DSP for Rich, and you can see, like, we're still getting the thumbnails showing up. Oh, look, we've reached the bottom. Look at how tiny the freak. Okay, you guys can't even see it. I can do this though, and you can see it. Look at how tiny the scroll bar is. Okay, now I gotta reset my window size. I had a conversation while scrolling, if that gives you a point. That cousin videos. Oh no. That was less than a year ago. That's the really sad part. Because these aren't even in order.
Rich does next.
Do
Chat.
not tell me.
Guess what
let
Rich
me
does
guess.
next.
Let me guess. Does he ask for the police's fucking badge number?
No, actually.
Okay. Does he go back in the bathroom and try to apprehend this
Side
perp
dickers.
himself?
That's exactly what he does.
The thing about RTU is he's so lame, it's hard to even want to mock him. Oh no, I want to mock this motherfucker because he thinks he's better than everybody else too. That's the part that drives me nuts. Like, okay, like there's this whole, like, you know, you could say it's a lolcow trait and everything else with, like, when you look at DSPN, like, he thinks he's better than everybody else, but he also is not above e-begging. This man thinks he's above that by making fun of him for what, almost 300 fucking videos that we just scrolled through. I swear to God, there has to be at least 150 videos. I didn't even count. I don't have time to.
That's exactly what Review Tech does.
Does not.
he goes back into the bathroom.
Citizen's arrest.
Try and settle the situation himself.
Never hear this shit on people.
Up.
I just walk away,
Alex,
man.
Leave. You're lucky
Oh,
he didn't come in your eye.
Rich e-bagged all the fucking time. He's still e-bagged, in my opinion. Technically, I mean, if you really want to consider it, you could sit there and say the whole situation with Jay was technically one big e-bag. Because all he's done with that whole fucking thing is woe is me, and I'm being made to look like the bad guy and everything else, and trying to, like, say, oh, I'm losing followers, he's gonna cost me money and all this other shit. And then he sits there and he goes on fucking Jay's stream and he's donating money under his fucking pseudo, which it's not the first time, by the way. But we'll get into that. I don't want to jump ahead too much.
Oh my God. His cape is just flying. Just full on
He's like
superhero.
the
Don't be a
boomer
hero,
lives
buddy.
down the street and shits his pants.
Yeah, Rich wants the cop to do penis inspection day. Excuse me, officer. Might you expect
The man does nothing. I could honestly, all right, I've kind of wanted to be a dickhead this week. Okay, so, well, not even this week, for about a month now with Review Tech. So Review Tech, I know I'm detracting, but basically he sits there and he goes back into the fucking thing and sits there and hey, Huggy used my thumbnail. He's premiering the video. Good for him. Good for him. I clipped a video up for Huggy. If anybody hasn't seen, Huggy had Saggy Melons on stream. Go check it out. It actually became a pretty interesting video about some stuff with Tommy Tellerico and Amico and a bunch of other shit. But yeah, let me see. I want to show you the Review Tech. His Pride and Joy here recently. Not the streams one. Not the streams one. This one.
Skip it up and that up.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Okay, so first of all, he's getting bitched about for making all these lame ass fucking videos, but apparently somewhere in here is his magnum opus. Name after this one. Okay, so as you can see, a lot of fucking review text videos are just fucking clickbait, okay? But he said when Jay left, he's like, you know what? I'm going to sit here and I'm going. He interviewed Seggy. It was you and me who did it. Well, look, I'm giving Huggy the benefit of the doubt on that one, okay? I knew a lot about Tommy Tellerico, and it just happened to steer that way. Otherwise, I don't know how much I would have said either. But so he fires Jay, right? He fires Jay like I don't know, somewhere back here. There's the whole bullshit where he's like, I'm not going to do this kind of content anymore. Right here actually. He makes these videos and he basically says, hey, I'm not going to do this shit anymore. I'm tired of doing the news. It doesn't get anywhere. I'm tired of making these videos that do nothing. I'm going to go back and make content and show you guys like something that is Netflix quality. He expresses this Netflix quality, okay? And I'm going to give you a Netflix quality documentary. So he comes out, it takes him like fucking what? So he says it back here. It takes him 2.5, yeah, it's not even been a full month. So almost 2.5 months to make this fucking video, okay? I want you to guys, we're not going to watch all of it. I know you're probably upset, but you are going to thank me for stopping this video. I'm going to play, I think we'll give it 2 minutes. I think 2 minutes should drive the point home.
Ban Amber's third, please.
Try to relax your anus.
It's time to talk about my man history. Man history.
Keep your family apart. Does your dog fall asleep at the very start? Then turn off the TV. And here's what you will see when
Man history.
a game from Atari. Have you played Atari today?
With an Atari game, a flick of the switch turns your TV set into a playground and your family room into a family room.
Have you played Atari today?
Hi everybody, my name is Rich of ReviewTechUSA. I'm 42 years old. I still play video games, and I'm old as shit.
I'm sorry.
Now this is going to be an interesting video because it's not just going to be about my history with video games. I've talked about that before and filed that under who gives a crap kind of. But my age bracket is an interesting one because I wasn't there for the very inception of video games like Magnavox Odyssey days.
Magnavox presents Odyssey, the electronic game of the future. Odyssey easily attaches to any brand TV, black and white or color, to create a closed-circuit electronic playground. Odyssey gives you all the exciting action of hockey and 11 other challenging play and learning games for the entire family. Odyssey, a new dimension for your television, now at your Magnavox dealer. He's listed in the yellow pages.
But I was young enough at the time, or I was born at a time when video games were just, it was a fledgling market. So I grew up with games and saw the ups and downs and saw the industry evolve and change. And that's why I thought this video would be a good...
Oh, okay. All right. So if you guys want to keep watching more, I'm sorry, I know I went 8 seconds over. Please let me know. But this was ReviewTech's magnum opus, okay? And I'm going to show you exactly how well received it was. I mean, he got 4,400 upvotes, likes, whatever the fuck you want to call it, okay? Now,
good one to make because
now for YouTube, it's like stunning in-depth research I'm doing. Now you can see how bad this video has been received. it has almost exactly as many downvotes as it does upvotes, dislikes versus likes, however you want to fucking say it. 41,000 views, 10%, pretty good odds of likes, but yeah, 42%. This is bad, very fucking bad. Yeah, just thought I'd put that out there before I scroll the comments. Now I know with a dedicated audience like Review Tech, I know you're prepared for how these comments are going to go. Netflix level documentary. Lol. Jesus Christ, this felt like a 6-year-old trying to make a YouTube style edit. Or YTP edit. I don't think a single jump cut edit joke landed. Not a single one. This man hyped this video up saying it would be 40 minutes long, and most of it is trailers to make a 5-minute video much longer. You know, there's good comments in here. Jay, can you fix this? There's good comments in here. There's got to be a good comment here. Being held accountable by viewers is beautiful. He swept so many things under the rug he can't this time. You know, maybe there's one he liked. That'll give me a clue. It'll be the one that Rich hearted. It'll be the one that Rich hearted. Did Rich do any research? Meaningful content. Rich is pathetic. Okay, these are getting better. This is awful. No, not what I was expecting at all. Jesus Christ. New to the channel. Here we go. Someone new to the channel. New to the channel as of a month ago or 2 ago, and have been enjoying your content. Love this video, and it's a great viewpoint from someone who lived through all of this. I know how much effort and time you put into this, and it shows. Wonderful retrospective. One like. See, I told you there's good comments in here. I thought you quit already. I thought you quit YouTube already, Rich. 2 months ago. Still going strong after quitting. Oh, God. I think it might have been. There's no way someone watched all that. Oh yeah, there's people that said that they didn't even make it past the 15-minute mark. So I only gave you literally 20% of what someone else said they suffered through. I'd not seen anybody sit there and say they've made it end to end. Apparently, most have said it just reiterates commercials, and then there was one person that criticized him for leaving out an entire generation of gaming. Which he lived through, and he was old enough to remember. Yeah, so that was Rich's magnum opus. Okay, so this is the kind of content you can expect from Rich, not having to rely and waste money on an editor, because clearly he can edit. I mean, you guys saw it. He's a great editor. But here's the video he made saying Halo 3 saved his life. Oh, good Lord. I don't even think Rich watched the whole thing. I'm an 80s child and my fucking knees hurt. Well, you know what? It could be worse. You could be a blind child having to listen to this man speak. So where do we want to go next? Which one would go 11 hours ago? Let's go with this one. Okay, so this video is kind of long, but there's a lot of good fucking information in this. So
I don't even know what
as
he
you can
admitted
see,
to.
kind of with the previous video, you know, Rich has been getting trolled pretty fucking hard by Worski and by PvP, and I think kind of rightfully so, given all the bullshit that Rich has pulled over his fucking career and all the shit that he does and all the people he's fucked over. I don't fucking feel bad for this guy getting fucked around with by 2 guys on the fucking internet. Not one bit do I feel bad for this guy. I'm trying to think if I should show you the Rich pill. You know what? I'm gonna wait to show you the Rich pill. I've got a pill that I think could solve Rich's problems completely. And we'll show you that in a bit.
I'm scary.
He just did what we have called the degenerate server.
Okay. So Rich had Discord. I've got Discord. Rich had Discord, okay? Rich, if you didn't know, based off the name, Rich reviews technology. Okay? That's going to feed into this a little bit later on. And it's not cyanide. I'm better than everyone on the internet. Also rich pigeons and my nipples, everyone. Very true. Oh, there's something that can even make you cringe, Victor. You will cringe your fucking arms off watching some of this. So Rich has a Discord. Rich will go on to state that this Discord is not his. He stated it multiple times on live streams, even though it was directly tied to him. He has a public and a private Discord. And you're going to find out the importance of what happened with his Discord recently. And why, you know, given the title, he nuked his Discord. Let's just say this man has risen so far up the fucking degenerate ladder that there is no coming back down from where he's gone to.
Okay.
We're going to see the mod of Rich's Discord, who is one of the most degenerate people. So you have this pulled up on screen, right? People can see this.
Now I do.
Okay, do you guys see who the mod of Richard's Discord server
This
is?
is the guy.
Okay, we thought Animal was bad. Let me just say, yeah.
This is like R flaked. You know?
This is
Only the DJ player
ReviewTechUSA's
knows it.
right-hand man. He's been in ReviewTechUSA's Discord since May of 2018. He's been on Discord since May of 2017. So a year into his Discord career, he became a member of the ReviewTech Discord, and then within a few months of that, became a mod in the Discord.
The head mod.
The head mod. He's the one who created the channel in ReviewTechUSA's.
You know what, Necro? Ironically, there are no skinheads in this one, and I have zero fear of ending up in an FBI wanted list because I don't have to look anything up. These guys did it for me. I appreciate that. Anytime I can avoid being on a list or further aggravating my FBI watch person is a great day for not just them, but for me as well.
His Discord. Now, this Review Titties USA is openly transgender. Just wanted to bring that
very true.
up. Openly
very
transgender,
true.
an open furry, and they were posting lolicon and bestiality in ReviewTechUSA's Discord server since 2018, at least.
Fucking close the case. That's all you guys needed to fucking hear. Like, we went through the whole fucking Husker thing. Y'all thought that was bad. This man has had fucking lolly, furry, and bestiality porn in his server for what? I don't know. We're on 2024. Let's just give it 6 years.
At least.
And they're
since 2018.
By the way, he's the only person under initiated.
So he has the Discord role of initiated. What does that mean? Was he personally initiated by Dickers into like strange con trans bestiality?
You're gonna find out why this was only leaked now, and it's because everybody didn't give a shit. And there was entirely too many people that did not give a shit. But it's okay. Rich had a plan for getting out of this one. It's a very convincing plan, too.
Yeah, furry.
It's Masonic.
I don't know.
It's Masonic.
Yes. Rich initiated him. Did they cyber sex together? Who knows? Were they fapping to this stuff together? Who knows? I want to know why he's under the initiated role.
Yeah. Everyone
is
absolutely
running
complicit in
the
this
channel and posting all this degenerate pornography. I want to know why they have the initiated role since 2018 in ReviewTech's Discord. Now it's like, okay, so now we pull this up on screen. So the defense is We had no idea this was going on, guys. We never saw it. So this is a person in 2020, review bomb ISIS, says, no, no, no. What the fuck is it with this server and lollies? That shit is child fucking no, and that's the staff.
The staff.
This is in July of 2020. The mod shows up in 2020 and said, oh, thank you, but wait, this isn't a not safe for work channel and it's been a long day, so I don't care this time. The mod
You wonder how this went on for so long?
shows up to clean it up and is like, oh, well, it's in the not safe for work channel, so I'm going to allow this lolly stuff to stay up. Like, the person starts arguing with the mod, like, I don't care how old she is in canon, if she's under 18, it's still child canon. Like, this is what's going on in ReviewTech's Discord, and this was like 5 years ago.
The thing is, I don't think that it did get exported. I don't think it did. I think that the person who did this infiltration was just a little too fucking eager. And you're going to find out that they come full circle back to the Kino Casino. There's some really like fucking A-tier fucking level trolling with this too. Like, I wouldn't even say trolling, like gay ops.
So Rick is going to tell you that all these disgusting posts, he had no idea it was going on. As the mods are being added and actively responding to this 4 years ago, and the guy who's been posting this has been doing it in there regularly since 2018? Really, Rich?
Okay, wait.
Really?
They're asking for this, sure.
But what about the child?
Fair enough. But look at this. This is one of the channels. So there it is.
And there's Review Titties USA. Now, of course, I don't have any of these images or anything like that. I didn't download any of this fucking shit. But everybody saw it. And I will show you. Dickers himself admits that it was there.
Yeah.
So,
but look at
Chicken
this.
Man, the legendary Chicken Man, capo of the casino, comes in and brings this to Rich's attention. He shows, hey, like 4 years ago, the mods were added about this and they swept up the lolicon. And he asks, why did you keep lolly on your public channel, Rich, for years? Then one of Dicker's trans like capos comes in to sweep it up and says, go the fuck away, Coco.
This person, pay attention to the names that you're going to see on screen right now. So there's Chicken Man. Chicken Man is going to be the gay operative. One of those two words. Chicken Man is going to run the best of operatives. Okay, so they're going to get all this information. There's going to be a step further that I do not want to like ruin for you guys, but it's supreme. Like, it's the most primo of fucking things, because like it just he does not let this go. But DL5 is actually going to come up later on in the story, and it's funny.
So I guess Coco is some like deranged hater of ReviewTech who pretends to be like a black gay man, and Rich is blaming this criticism on this person, but that's not who it is. And Rich keeps threatening it when he starts getting pushback on his show last night about this. He starts threatening the person questioning him, saying he knows who they are.
What?
So he's like implicitly threatening to dox the Chicken Man.
Wow.
Even though he doesn't actually know who Chicken Man is, because Chicken Man is not Coco. Chicken Man is a capo of the casino.
Yeah.
So this man is pissed off so many people that he thinks somebody else is coming in there to gay op him, and he thinks he knows who the person gay opping him is, and he has no fucking clue. It's not even the fucking same person. Nowhere near the same person. This is somebody that just saw all the bullshit going on with the casino and was like, you know what? Fuck this dude. I'm gonna go in there and see what the fuck's going on, I guess. I don't know.
Dickers is like threatening, like, oh yeah, well, you're gonna bring up I had lolly in my server? Well, I know who you are. Then Chicken Man says, you're done, Rich. Now, Rich's sock puppet. This is definitely Richard's sock puppet. Descends from the well, actually, no, this is Rich just straight up admitting what's going on. So he comes in and he goes, who the fuck made a porn channel on here?
5 years later.
It was 5 years later.
How did you not know?
How did you not know that they... First of all, like, you could try and say, oh, he didn't know what was being posted in the channel, maybe. But to not know that you had a channel at all, because it's existed since 2018, and we have receipts of the lolly since 2020, and it was recently being posted in there as recently as like 3 days ago, dickers. You're going to tell us you didn't even know you had a channel? He then admits, he goes, I saw people were like, wait, Rich has a channel on his Discord, and that's creepy. And I was like, no, I don't. But lo and behold, he went in there and saw drawings of chickens giving jobs. So
what?
Rich is admitting.
Lock this man up.
He's admitting in the Discord to this degenerate shit.
Got chicken fuckers.
And he saw chickens giving jobs. And it wasn't just chickens giving jobs. It was horse pornography, like full-on Vosh style, like bestiality. It was lolicon. It was My Little Pony pornography being posted in there. And this is what Rich's community is.
What?
This was all going on in his private, in his public server for everybody to see.
Jeez.
I was not shocked at all hearing any of this. And to be honest, it's because he's got the mentality of a fucking review prison USA. Well, no, that's what I. Oh, Victor. We haven't even gotten to the. We haven't even gotten to the part that I feel like is probably going to disturb every fucking single person watching this. Yeah, I was not surprised watching any of this shit, to be honest. He's just got the mentality of a fucking 2-year-old. I recline drinking on this.
And okay, so your theory now, and by the way, I agree with this theory. I saw it too. This camel toe character, this Asian woman,
would it be considered cockfighting? Oh God! But does the chicken choke?
X-ray girl, actually, if you know her. But this Asian woman is actually his alt.
I think a multiple of these accounts in here are.
So they're pretty sure that this camel toe person is the alt. And what's really funny is that there's just enough time to go in between switching accounts, especially if you had, figured out a couple different ways to do it. But he's having a conversation with himself, that means.
His alt in his
yes. Now watch this.
Now, so he starts engaging with the Chicken Man, but it's clearly
I'll
his
check
alt.
DMs. I'm gonna leave.
So look at this. So the Chicken Man comes in and goes, "You're defending a lolicon channel owner." And then this is Rich.
And she changed her name. Look,
a salient.
Haven't seen anything.
He doesn't use Discord.
Haven't seen anything come through on DMs. Just letting you know.
Legit had no idea there was a not safe for work channel. But we know, first of all, claiming he doesn't use Discord, we know that that's bullshit.
He was on fucking lolcow.
Yeah, but he announced that he was deleting his Twitter on his Discord.
Whoa!
So he obviously uses Discord, and God.
So, okay. So to preface this, there's a little filler here. He got bullied a bit on Twitter a little while back. Him and actually Andy Worski kind of went back and forth on Twitter a little bit, and ReviewTech lost fucking hard. Okay, and ReviewTech kind of sat there and tucked his tail between his legs and fucking deleted, deactivated, whatever Twitter. He fucking ran. Okay. And the way he announced, hey, I'm deleting my Twitter, is to go onto his Discord, this Discord, and announce it.
Guys that have associated with him for years, Jay, 8-Bit Eric, other fans of his, know that he uses Discord and he's on there all the time. The moment he was made aware, he promptly deleted. You're just trying to run with a rather...
Okay, and that's kind of what I figured is you could run multiple accounts, especially with a web browser and even the phone app. Well, he's definitely got Lolly, and from my understanding, he has legit that gets addressed several times.
Disgusting narrative? That's what Rich says.
Yeah, the lolicon stuff for sure, but yeah.
It's about everything.
And Mr. Dick Delicious brings up ReviewTechUSA did make a horse song on his channel. And
Okay, fair enough. I can respect that hybrid. Yeah, I apologize. Again, you know, friend, acquaintance, whatever. I apologize that you had to find out about that information on my stream.
Years ago on that channel with Lolicon posted above and below it. Rich has a private Discord. I was just on it and have a voice clip of him freaking out, and the channel's been up since 2017. Well, Salient, who's definitely not ReviewTechUSA, says he doesn't know how Discord works. He legitimately had no idea that channel was made. And Chicken Man just goes, Rich, you are not fooling me. You're not fooling us.
Wait.
So Mr. Chicken Man, our gay opera of the freaking year here, goes into the server. He gets into the server. He finds all this stuff. He basically sits there and says, like, hey, why the fuck? Oh, yeah, Jay dodged a big bullet. But he says, yo, staff, why the fuck do you guys have all this shit going on in here since fucking 2020? Like, somebody legit said, like, look, I'm sorry, that's fucking kitty stuff, and like tag staff. And then Chicken Man found the message and showed him, and like, look, you guys knew this shit was in here. And then Rich takes the back seat and says, oh no, I didn't know about any of this stuff, and I deleted everything immediately. And now is corroborating his own story using an alt that Chicken Man sussed out here. But you know what? Our savior, our hero, Chicken Man, is not gonna fucking let this shit go easy.
Wait. By the way, do you notice a Salient? The way someone said this in chat, but I'll just add to it. Disgusting narrative. That's what Rich says about everything.
And Mr. Dick Delicious brings up ReviewTechUSA did make a horse song on his channel. And a con.
Very true, Gigi. I didn't even think about that. Fuck. You're right. How many other fucking people might have known?
A recurring joke about from ReviewTech is having sex with horses.
And chicken. Carlos, the chicken? The cock?
Chickens.
Yep.
And who does Rich love, who also happens to be into that stuff? Oh, Vosh. Right.
Wait.
Yeah.
Whoa! Shut it down, Rich. You're not fooling me.
Rich, you're not fooling anybody,
By the
buddy.
way, how would a Salient know? He definitely had no idea that was. How would you know? How would you know?
Our tech.
From my understanding, I'll keep it safe, and I'll keep it on the up and up, and say that there is definitely Lolicon admitted to being in there, and people have also said in other places that I've seen CP, so I don't know if they're alluding and making the connection between CP and Lolicon. The problem that we got now is with Chicken Man doing this op is Rich totally fucking nuked the server. So we don't have anything really to guarantee one way or the other. So he might have saved his ass a little bit with that. But yeah, he's definitely got the chickens. He's got horse stuff from what I understood. People have straight up asked him on his live stream that I saw about having child stuff in there. And his response was a little suspect. I will give that. He doesn't sit there and be like, no, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, the kind of shit that any normal fucking human being would do, he doesn't fucking do. This guy goes on and sits there and says, well, if you think that's the case, call the police. Which is just a fucking weird answer. And I think the only reason he gave that fucking answer is because he already deleted the Discord.
Guy doesn't know how Discord works.
Stop.
So he's a tech reviewer who has no idea how Discord works, even though he's had a server since 2017. So you're telling me in 8 years, Rich has had no knowledge of Discord whatsoever? This is what we're meant to believe. But when we...
I muted myself and not the fucking video. Jesus Christ, I cannot wait for the rest of this alcohol to work out of my system. Yeah, it was one of those things that, like, yeah, just the way to say that kind of shit is just fucking weird. And then the nuking the server, and then the whole fact that, like, he's making this whole thing up about, like, I don't know how to work Discord, but you're a fucking tech channel. This is literally what you do. It's in your fucking name, bro.
Go to the next slide here. Suddenly, when these questions are being asked,
okay,
Oh, actually, go to the next
Whoa.
one. Sorry, the next
the
one.
fuck?
Oh,
That's
it's a
the
spicy one.
duplicate.
Oh no, there's an
Suddenly-
add-on. There's an add-on here, by the way, real fast. Yeah, there's an add-on here. Believe
You're
what
such-
you want to believe, but don't spread a narrative on someone and find something better to do with your free time. This ain't
Okay, again, this struck me as weird and made me think that Chicken Man kind of sussed this guy out. So you got Chicken Man sitting there going, Rich, you're not kidding anybody, right? Now, like, I mean, most people would at least plausibly say something about, yeah, I'm not rich. Like, you're fucking stupid. But this person, not rich, goes on to sit there and say, believe what you want to believe. Don't spread a narrative on someone and find something better to do with your free time, mate. This ain't healthy. Like, it's just such a weird fucking answer, man.
healthy.
Oh, pause. That is exactly how Review Tech phrases it always. He talks about people spreading a narrative.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
yeah,
he's a new level of fucking stupid for thinking he could go at fuck. Okay, like, I'm not saying that fucking Worski and PPP are like the savants and cannot be topped. Like, they probably could be. You could go after them for a multitude of different shit, I'm sure. You could sit there and say things about, like, Andy and his past, which people have tried to do, but, you know, he's sober now. So, like, you're really going to bring that up? Like, I mean, there's a bunch of fucking embarrassing shit you could say about any given fucking person on the fucking internet. But it's just that Rich is so goddamn fucking stupid that he has no fucking good way to go about this shit. Rich today. I'm too stupid to know how to use Discord. Rich tomorrow. There's a porn channel in my server. All I saw was chickens giving blowjobs. Fucking Christ. Oh, I am so sorry for what the fuck I'm going to do to this stream in about, I don't know, somewhere in around here, however the fuck long it takes to get to that.
Running a narrative. That's Rich.
This
saying
ain't healthy. This ain't healthy. Also,
Yeah.
I've noticed this. Have you noticed? When he was tweeting at me, when he ends a sentence with a period, he never capitalizes the next word. Like,
They get a little too autistic here, going into detail about, like, the grammar used and
It's
everything.
a last ditch effort. He tells the mod in charge of the Discord.
I went ahead a little too much. Hold on. Okay, so Rich nukes the Discord at this point, right? And so, like, now Chicken Man's out. Like, he has nothing, right? But he's not about to let this shit go, like I said. He knows Rich has a private Discord. The man that doesn't know how to fucking operate Discord has 2 Discords.
No. And so Richard nuked the whole fucking server. Meanwhile, he's hiding out in his private server. Now he starts doom posting. Now, the Chicken Man got into the private server. Now, I told the story of how the Chicken Man got into the private server.
This was like just fucking... This man must piss off so many people in his fucking daily life just to have people like this waiting around for the moment this man fucks up.
At the top of the show, but for those of you who missed it,
yeah.
I'll just reiterate. So he goes to Review Tech's head mod, the gatekeeper of the private Discord.
Yeah.
And he goes, hey, I have info on Andy and PPP. I have info on the Keno Casino, and I want to snake them. And the guy won't let him in. He's like, F off. I won't let you in. So then as a last-ditch effort, he tells the mod in charge of the Discord, hey, I actually fucking hate Rich, and I just want to A-log him. And the mod goes, yeah, me too. I'll let you in. So
how many people do you have to piss off that's your fucking moderator system? Jesus Christ. Like, holy shit, man. Wow. This guy's got to be such an asshole. Like, not just like the asshole that we've seen like on fucking Twitter and the fucking live streams and everything else. Like, this guy has got to be such a goddamn asshole that even his mods are like, nah, fuck this dude.
Review Tech's own mods. Review Tech's own mods are in the pocket of the casino and let Buddy in.
This is like, I swear it's like a fucking, it's like a fucking movie where we're like the mob that owns all the casinos.
So Chicken Man's confronting Review Tech in this Discord, and this is what he says.
Okay, there you go.
Well, yeah, I have no fucking words.
He has
Really?
no words. He has no words for these allegations.
Hold on. Fuck. The other Discord is full of lolicon, the official RTU one, and then he replies, "That's okay."
Folks, no words whatsoever.
Wait. By the way, look at this. Chicken Man goes, he has other Discord full of lolicon, and
I forgot they fucking read it.
then DL5 goes, he's not in control of that server. Okay, but he nuked it and had control to nuke the whole server?
That's what I'm saying. He had master controls over the server.
Stop.
He had master controls because as soon as these questions were being raised, he nuked the fucking server. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, Rich.
Because Rich is a fucking idiot. That's why.
Let's hear it.
That's basically it. And then, they type, he goes, yes, really?
He goes, yes, really? This guy needs some... Chicken Man has a tough time typing, huh? I'm kidding, Chicken Man. I'm kidding.
We go to the final, and this is just Rich in his private Discord, just melting down, talking about how it's
Rich has never done anything quick in his goddamn life. You know that, Gigi.
over, how people are fickle, and the haters are going to come after him for the rest of his life.
Well, maybe if you didn't dox Afro Game Dude and try to ruin JKB front of the show's fucking life.
Okay, Afro Game Dude, which is a whole fucking arc that, like, I've never even covered on my streams with fucking RTU shit. All right, so this guy, as far as I know, all this guy did was make a goddamn list of 50 reasons why ReviewTechUSA sucks. And it's a pretty pretentious, like, arrogant little video, but it's funny.
And make him homeless.
And so he doxes him.
Also, the countless other people you f***ed with, plus Big Cheese. Where's the 200, Rich?
And the thing is, unless you like reach Mr. Beast levels or
what's this?
You pick up a sycophant audience, it's very fickle. People could turn on you and
you have to be either Mr. Beast or have a cult to make it
Oh, the mother's conveniently sick.
online. Shut the fuck up, Rich.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. You stupid.
Dime. I'm not just talking about
his mother's been sick for a while, yet he still sticks her with the responsibility of watching his kids while he moans in his office to fucking shit stories.
I'm talking anybody.
I
I'm
covered
not just
that
talking
earlier.
about me. Like, your fortunes, quote unquote, could turn tomorrow. So unless you got lottery ticket money because you hit like the multi-million sub YouTube tier, once it's done, man, it's done. Like
the lottery. It's not like there's a grind involved. We have to post videos and try to be on top of it and tag everything.
This is the woe is me bullshit cope that this guy comes up with.
And make good videos and work at it. No, it's not that.
It always is fucking really convenient. How sick everyone is just miraculously around the time that Rich fucked the fuck up.
It's the lottery. It's the shut the fuck up.
See, now 11's on point. This is the bunker mentality. He's locking it all down. He's hiding out in the Dicker's bunker. And I honestly didn't think, like, this happened, I think, Saturday night. And I didn't think that he would come out of hiding for weeks after this. But he actually came back on Monday night, to my shock. I was like, holy fuck, he's back. And he got felted last night. But let's finish up listening to his bunker post.
Once it's done, man, it's done. What are you going to do?
Woo!
It's over.
And the thing is, like I always say in my live streams, I'm saying it here, it's not bullshit. A lot of times it doesn't matter what your education is or anything like that.
What the
It doesn't matter how amicable you are. You're going to have a base of
amicable? You try to ruining everyone's life?
Yeah.
What?
Oh man, I can see Mama Dickers getting in there and trying to like drag the dude out that still got his dick in his fucking hand past the cop that didn't give a shit.
The most brief criticism of you.
Yeah, he said that Jay hoofed he was going to ruin his career. He said he did ruin his career by going on the lolcow podcast. He said Jay wouldn't be able to eat or afford rent.
Look, we discussed earlier in Chatburn, we honestly feel bad that she's not full Helen Keller at this point. I mean, it is extremely rare, and I do feel bad for the kid, that any kid like would have that shit happen to him. But honestly, Helen Keller syndrome might have been the better option at this point.
Or make any money. He was going to have to work at McDonald's, all this fucking shit. You've went after every single one of your detractors, flagging them down, channels like Junk Media, the ReviewTechUSA critic, and you showed your report history to Keemstar that showed
on my
that you
show.
reported that, on your show on Warski Live years ago, showing that you flagged down all these creators. You went and doxed at least one. You've doxed several people, threatened to dox ReviewTechUSA critic's child and show pictures of his child to win an internet argument. After you derangedly threatened to box him, you're a fucking piece of shit, Rich. And now you're caught with all of these images of cartoon children in your Discord, and you fucking nuked it all. You nuked it all, Dickers.
This
man ran.
And now he's sitting there like, what am I going to do? It's over.
People that hate you who are going to find out where you go to work.
Oh, you're probably right, Bern. Honestly, I mean, the kid doesn't have shit. It really is insane how unlucky he is.
If you go back to a normal job and try to get you fired.
Isn't that what you did, Rich?
You know, but like, the thing is, he's all about life ruination.
Now, can you imagine, like, having Rich be the inspiration for anything? And then the biggest thing that they got in common is lolicon and fucking soundboards. Like, I'm not going to say much more than that, but it's just a mighty fucking suspect that lolly and fucking soundboards is what they got in common.
For DSP, for J-Hoof, for 8-Bit Eric,
Negative
for
clap.
anybody that's critical of him, he's in favor of life ruination, but he cries when it happens to him. And let's be real, if Rich went and got a job at Best Buy, nobody's going to call them up and get them. How are they even going to know?
Don't forget
he's
disabled family
working at
members. Jesus Christ, I did forget that shit.
Best Buy if he quits the internet and doesn't give an update.
I just don't. They wouldn't hire him at Best Buy because he doesn't know tech. He knows nothing about. It's not even like a joke at this point. It's like he knows.
But mind you,
nothing.
he's also an SJW that believes race shouldn't be able to eat. They shouldn't be able to work jobs.
Really, I didn't know about the fucking son even had some like ultra rare like cancer AIDS shit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's kind of really fucking suspect. Like, maybe I can give it like the mother and the daughter, like maybe some hereditary shit or maybe some weird shit. I don't know. But like 3 family members have like a 1 in 200,000 or 2 million like people have this kind of thing. That's fucking suspect. Oh my God. They both go and cry in private Discord servers and delete the tweets. Man, they actually really do have a lot in common. Jesus Christ. Our allies of the Alphabet Mafia. Well, I don't know how much ally that the whole Rich is. Especially after that side-scrollers deal. I remember watching that and going, holy fuck. And he was in his typical, like, in his fucking vehicle, like, screaming and shouting. And so he's making a fool of himself in fucking public. Like, I'm sure his fucking child who's blind, who can still audibly fucking hear her dad freaking out about a fucking gay person on the internet, is crying on the inside.
He believes that we should be canceled, not allowed to make money, but, you know, he's going to cry at his
Alright, they
when it
kind of
happens
just go
to
on
him.
and on about it. I want to get...
Life? It's like, Rich, you don't fucking leave your house.
I want to get to the good stuff here. The good stuff. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to introduce you guys to a pill in a bit that I feel really can cure a lot of this stuff.
Every debate, every
he
argument.
always flip-flops on everything. And then when
makes
he gets
double
criticized for flip-flopping, then he freaks out about that too.
And then he makes money off that, yeah.
So we're going to just show a brief preview of his meltdown here because it's so funny. You might have seen this circling around.
This preview, I don't even want to show the preview. I want to show the real thing. It's the real thing.
Tired and like,
But he's totally...
Okay, by the way, the review tech guy, okay? The guy that should know fucking tech on the goddamn internet cannot figure out how to work his fucking camera, okay? Let's just get that out of the way. This shit's gonna be
handle
funny.
the banter.
Even
though he has a block button, which he used like crazy.
Okay, I think this is this. Okay, so he goes and he's drinking coffee. All right, face slither snake. We can keep going back a little bit.
Makes no sense because doesn't all his videos start with like a joke about like sucking fucking cucumber and showing nipple and like.
Okay. Yeah, I do want to show this, so we'll go back a little.
I can't handle it. That's what he needs to admit. Not that there was conspiracy theories and the site was devolving into this right-wing cesspool. Shut the f up.
Oh no, necro. I put thought into this, and like I said, if this is my last night on fucking YouTube, I'm going out with a fucking bang. All right, like this is. I thought a lot on this bit, and I don't want to give it away until I get to it.
The shit posting was cute when I was like in my 20s and early 30s. I'm 42. There's no.
It may have been Helen Keller.
Reason to shit post any.
Richard, you were still shit posting and going after trying to hurt other people's livelihoods when you were 42. Like, it wasn't even about a month ago. You were dancing on Jay.
Yeah, the only thing I can say is that there's got to be some soundboard envy between Tipster and fucking ReviewTech, because ReviewTech, I almost want to go back and find the Snort Hogan video. There is one point where he goes through every single sound on his soundboard, and it takes 2 solid fucking minutes. And there's songs on there, like, you know, the coping and seeding bullshit. Okay, we think that's fucking cringe, okay? All right. This guy has full-blown, like, 2, 3, like, he's got the Oblivion song, I think, and he's got a couple other fucking songs. Like, it took 2 or 2.5, it might have taken slightly over 2 minutes to go through all of the sounds on his fucking soundboard.
Jay's grave saying his career was over and he was going to be homeless.
Shit.
Do you understand that? And he's going to tell us he's developed this like mature insight magically, suddenly at the age of 42. He's turned everything around. And
oh my God, if Tipster was in that server, he better never fucking admit it. Tipster just goes on Discord and he's looking through his lolly repertoire and he's like, ReviewTech server's gone. What happened? And just continues on with his fucking day.
matter of a week, like f off.
Oh no, you missed it, Bird. The lead moderator, I believe, is possibly trans. Like the one that was like totally letting all the shit slide.
He's been 42 for what, 4 or 5 years now? You know? Yeah. Secondly, him acting like he's mature makes no sense, because doesn't all his joke his videos start with like a joke about like sucking?
Yeah, ReviewTechUSA, I believe was trans. And they definitely had a very, very, very lolly banner about him, and I believe there was a couple trans flag stuff and a couple other things in there. And I think it's even mentioned at one point that like they're trans.
Cucumber and showing nipple and like doing all this goofy shit.
Somebody called him Forever 42.
Forever 21 the store.
That's so fucking funny. Somebody asked, I think Legato asked, like, what's his regular content? And it's funny you mention that, because it goes against what he's trying to say here, where it's like, well, the shit posting and trolling, it's not cool at 42. His whole show was just watching DSP for hours. He watched DSP, and then he watched lolcow live.
Yeah.
Barely saying fucking anything. Everything he contributed was garbage. And you would have been better off just watching the clips alone.
Yeah.
It's just sad. It was just like the dead air hour with just a guy stoned out of his mind with his shirt off, rubbing his nipples. Yeah.
Anymore. I'm drinking coffee, gangster style.
What?
Wait.
What a thing to say.
Wait.
This coffee, by the way, is a lead character in what's about to happen for a while, and it does not disappoint.
You bought a gallon of what the fuck is that? Like, I've seen the little ones.
Coffee.
Rich used to support DSP. He was one of the pay pigs, and then he became a detractor. There's a clip somewhere in the cockles or subcockles of DSP A-logging that you probably can find, where Rich actually wanted to interview with DSP at one point, and DSP basically told him to fuck off, and that's when Rich became a detractor.
Gangster stuff.
No, but you've seen the little ones. That's like a giant, that's like a A giant coffee.
Yeah,
What
Rich
the
was a pay pig.
Where do you buy this?
Snake donated $5. As the guy who has more
8,000 calories
So-
for that, by the way. That fucking coffee, the cream. It's just cream, by the way.
Oh,
Go
by
ahead.
the way, one
He's
of his
got a
own
liter of
Discord
coffee. Forget the liter of cola.
mods here, Slither Snake, is now turning against Rich.
Oh, okay. I've got good inkling here that yeah, Rich Rich is a babe. Rich is a pig. Yeah, he's just dropped the money portion. Optics, you know. So I've got good inclination here that Slither Snake is the one who let Chicken Man in to the server, because they're the one that has the beef with DL5. And that DL5 was the one that was in the private server sticking up for Rich.
Because Rich is allowing people to say the F slur in his
'Cause I
server.
buy them
Do you
from
see
time
what
to
happens
time.
here, Rich?
Yeah.
When you go fully woke and you bow at the feet of Vosh trying to chase clout and you virtue signal how progressive you are, you see what happens? You see the sort of
Wait,
people
for
you
real?
attract? Yeah.
But he allows the
Yeah.
F slur now?
Yes, Review Tech allows slurs
You
in
wanna
his
know
Discord
why?
server.
Our last video we posted about him was the one where he was caught red-handed by Ashton,
Yes.
calling a LGBTQ member the F slur
A member
on a
of
live
the
stream.
community and F slur.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yikes.
experience running your Discord than you do. You should probably vet your admins better. You know DL5,
deceive.
he likes to throw around the F slur and fat shame people.
Oh no.
You can find the pics on your Discord. Good job. Hiss 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 hiss.
By the way, his brain,
Oh,
he's like, how do I get out of this one?
How do I damage? Okay, guys, you won't even guess what he comes up with as a response to this.
I'm not gonna even try. All right, let's listen.
Was that like supposed to be some like, you know, evil villain shit? Because that was really fucking stupid.
No! Oh my god!
That was his response.
I've saved you guys like 5 solid minutes of responses exactly like this, just jumping forward.
Like, you're trying to be
Would
an evil
amaze me.
villain and threaten me, Maud? How dare you? Dare you?
Buffering.
And
buffering
look, yes, this is
up.
the kind of stuff I need to be on top of more, but fucking
It gets so bad in a bit. Like, wait till the coffee plays its role.
really? There was a
Whoa, here it comes.
like in my Discord a porn channel. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, there was Lolly on it. Go ahead.
He goes, are you fucking kidding me? It was up there for 6 years, Richard. Knickers, it was up for 6 years. People were adding the mods 4 years ago about there being lolly in it, and you didn't do it. The mods said they didn't care, and they swept it up and kept up the con. Like, Rich, like, watch the way he plays this off, and it's the end of how he copes that makes him the most guilty. That makes it, you know, because he protests. Let's hit play.
Because I saw it, I deleted that shit. Like, what the was that about? And like, I went like, what? No, I'm like, this is like a joke, right? No, it wasn't a joke. There was
Why would it be a joke? No, I know, it's so stupid. The camera's moving every time he moves his fucking hand around.
drawings of like cockatoos with breasts and dicks.
So he admits there's bestiality on his Discord. Like weird furry on his Discord. Which wasn't the limit of it, Dickers. There was a lot of fucking really disgusting stuff on the Discord. There was Con on there. There was like My Little Ponies.
Can you imagine him saying that to his kid? Look, you little blind asshole. Is that some evil villain speech? Do you know how much it costs? Oh, there's a pretty good clip on Kino's channel that I'm not getting into. It's totally tangential, but he actually ripped off Newegg for $500. And it was so scummy and so fucking seedy that, like, I do not know how this man went to bed that night and slept with himself.
Stuff. All sorts of greasy, horrible shit.
Breasts and dicks.
I'm getting motion sickness from the video moving like so smoothly.
I know. Get ready for this, Cope. It's unbelievable.
I fucking hate his goddamn squirrel mating call of a fucking laugh. God, it drives me fucking nuts.
Oh my god, man. So at the end, okay, so that kind of stuff, yes, has to be dealt with, even though it's
Really?
like, why?
Moving.
Like, and everyone knows.
Okay, this reminds me, like, all right, I don't know who here would remember this shit, but I remember it a little bit. Ow. Oh god, I remember it a little bit, but I remember there was the time when Slug had that camera that he put on his chair, and when he moved his chair around, the camera would move around, but stayed focused on him. This reminds me of that.
By
the way, Troll McTrollington donated to him.
So sure as
my
that
god.
I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, I'm gonna have a porn section in my Discord.
Genitalia.
I barely put in the effort to go to X videos, let alone have my own section.
So listen to the logic of that. So listen to the logic of this insanity.
PPP nailed this.
He can barely be bothered to put in the effort to go to X videos. So that means that he wouldn't just be so lazy that he'd have his porn hand delivered to him by his mod. That's the logic he's coming up with. And this is a guy who he's about to admit the pornography that Richard enjoys, the adult material that Richard enjoys, is GILF adult material, grandmas.
Grands.
And we know that because he was caught looking at grandmas drinking pee. Hairy German grandmas drinking pee was in his hub history results.
The fact that this has come around full circle by no other means than his own.
Understand that. Like, that's
so
a guy who's that degenerate, we're supposed to believe, doesn't even watch any adult material whatsoever. He's too lazy to even go to X.
Oh yeah, a lot of his mods need to be on a watch list.
Videos, so why would...
And yeah, grandma's drinking pee. There's more lore with that.
He have mods at posting in a channel for him whatever sort of disgusting material he wanted. Like, is anybody buying this guy's story?
No.
We collected only the finest lolly from tipsters and Bosch's servers.
Anyone buying this shit?
By the way, do you think that he doesn't beat off the I'm too lazy to type in the X videos? Why do you up?
Once in a while, I want to beat off. I'm gonna go look at big shelf titties on X videos.
Big shelf titties! He admits it. When he wants to beat off, he goes and watches big jilf titties.
Haven't been to Hub in a long ass time.
Shut the up.
So listen, he has to volunteer this to try and make himself look not guilty, but it just makes him look more guilty because he's overcompensating.
No, but he's doing one of those half lies. He's doing a half lie. He's been to there's X videos, there's a billion fucking sites out there, right? He's like, I haven't been to Hub in a long time.
I haven't,
okay,
because it's too vanilla for him.
You know, he needs the scary stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. He needs.
You know, this could be a Chris Chan situation. Minus the Sonichu. But even more disturbing and gross. Oh, God. Oh, I can't wait to share this with you.
It's the My Little Pony stuff that's in his server.
Yeah.
I love how this is his mod turned against him and he's going by Snake. Yeah, this is one of his mods. And
look at him. I don't think Rich is going to pull a Brantley anytime soon. Yeah. Yeah, and we know damn well he's too fucking cheap to try the boogie route. Oh, fuck. I've learned far too much. Where am I going to? I've gotten too far. Oh, it gets worse. I mean, it really does. There's a whole reason that I came up with a whole bit just for this fucking shit. Like, there is a line that is so far crossed that I was scarred watching this shit.
In the Discord, who's upset that the administrator of the private Discord is allowed to say like slurs.
Donated $5. Okay.
Oh my God, Rich goes online dates with his daughter. Oh my God, he can't even pull the Braille teacher.
Hey, so you support the guy who likes to call people a Okay, thanks, Rich. Just wanted to double check. You modded this guy.
We're not gonna go through the whole hour, but I really, really, really want to get into this thing. We can kind of glide through a lot of the rest.
He's still here right now. Hi DL5. How are you, buddy? You never got back to me. Rich, slap my ass and call me Sally.
Okay, Rich. Yeah, take it.
Oh my god.
He just does a stress sigh.
I interrupted that. I'm sorry. Oh god. Oh god. This is the point where the coffee played the main character.
Okay, Rich. Yeah, take it.
He just does a
Had
stress
to make
sigh.
that joke. Rich deserves it.
And then takes a gulp sip.
Oh my god.
It's not even a
A
sip.
big
It's a
old
gulp.
Yeah.
Good.
Do you have anything to say about the casino dickers? Andy is...
Okay, so I'm going to let this play out, and then I will give you my final solution. Well, I will give Rich his final solution. This is gonna get disturbing from here the fuck on out. I'm just gonna let it play.
Is a fantastic, good-looking man.
Let's
I would
go.
kiss him on the lips.
Shooting ropes. Okay.
Well, you know what?
Whoa.
What was his chat saying when he said this?
I don't,
Were they like,
okay,
stop, please?
So for the most,
So he wants to kiss Andy Worski on the lips while shooting ropes, and then gave himself a little round of applause because that hit so well.
part, ReviewTech. So ReviewTech last night, he used to get like a few thousand live viewers. He's now down to, at his peak yesterday, he had 500 live viewers.
Today, though.
Today, he couldn't even crack 400. Yesterday, though, which is what we're watching, his whole chat was wrenches. And
I was promised no skinheads. Well, you did got the one on the screen.
everybody that would come in would like A-log him that wasn't a wrench, and then they would get immediately banned. So like people were trying to press him, but then he would just instantly ban them because he was so butthurt.
Please turn that fucking setting off, Dickers. That camera, like I'm getting whiplash here.
Why is the camera doing that?
I know.
It's not supposed to be tracking.
Getting pressed again.
Well, what is this? Tonka ignored death.
AJ_MP3 donated $5.
The whole time.
Tonka
That's
ignored
upstairs.
death grips. Works at a car wash. Ethan Ralph ignored death grips. Life in shambles. Rich ignored death grips. Downfall beginning. Andy Worski played death grips on stream. Casino is Kino. Downfall beginning. Andy Worski played death grips on stream. Casino is Kino. It just keeps happening.
Oh!
Oh no, this is that's Rich, that's tough, bud.
It's tough, dude.
That's tough.
Oh,
There's not enough coffee.
Oh, no,
There's not enough coffee for them. There's not enough coffee, buddy. The felted
Every
sip.
time he has to
God.
take the felted sip, buddy.
That's what's called the felted sip.
I have no fucking clue what death grips means, but the fact that it just totally fucking floored this motherfucker to this extent. Oh man.
The Cope chug. Go ahead.
I don't fucking care.
That means
His eyes and his face betray him. You can
Yeah.
tell there he's hurting, dude. He's down bad.
Is that a face of a man who doesn't care? That's a care
really?
face.
I had no idea.
That's a
Michael.
full-on
Thank you.
care face.
He's about to cry.
I don't. Like,
This next dono is the beginning of the end, by the way.
look who you're talking about. Ethan Ralph? The biggest piece of shit on the planet?
Well,
Ralph.
It's bring it up. It would be a rare Dickers dub. However, it's negated by the fact that Ralph actually successfully defeated ReviewTechUSA and trolled him into interviewing a fake pantsu. Somehow, Dickers, you actually lost to Ralph.
Yeah.
I still still think Pod Awful was behind that because that was just so fucking funny. I don't think Rich has that much humor, or Rich. Oh my, well, Rich doesn't have that much fucking humor in him, but neither does fucking Ralph. Ralph has not got that much humor in him. Reference to the last bit of strength someone has when they're about to die.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a real tough one. Dude, I'm going to drink my coffee and not give a about you.
You're seething, Rich. If he didn't care, he would just move on.
Yeah, or
He
ignore
wouldn't
it.
have even
Or just
responded.
ignore
He
it.
would
Yeah,
just
yeah.
ignored it. Yeah.
Bob donated $10. Richard, if you do not go clean those piss-soaked toilets without gloves, I am going to drag you out of this store with my bare hands, and I will never let you get back in again.
Yeah, that's so funny. Okay, if you don't know, when we did the whole Dickers story, he was forced to clean the toilets with no gloves at the craft supply store. So he used to wrap his hands in toilet paper, he said, like a mummy.
So, yeah. So he's going to cope and say he never did clean the toilets, but we have him confessing on tape.
We have
that he
video.
did. We have video evidence of you admitting to cleaning the toilet with toilet paper wrapped hands.
And we didn't even
that would then
press
get
him.
soaked in piss and shit. Yeah. But he's coping about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, be like my first job and have me clean shit infested toilets. Like literally there was shit on the toilet seat. And be like, is there gloves for this? Yeah, no, just clean them. I didn't.
No, but you did. You said you did.
This is
Liar!
so bad.
You did clean them, Dickers.
Look at this. Slinky Stinky just goes, he's going to hit the soundboard, Ken, isn't he? He did.
Sure.
He did.
No, Big Individual's so right. He can't even formulate a sentence. He's so fucking stoned.
Yeah.
He's just out of it.
Man.
You saw my granny folder. Damn it. Whoop!
What?
Forget a sponsorship.
There are...
Why is he watching DSP?
Okay, apparently DSP is more of a loser than Rich, and so by watching him, he feels better about himself.
But he's
But
not.
the truth, he's not.
Thanks, man. You have a good night. Yeah, it is. Thanks for stopping by, Bird. I appreciate it, man.
He's not better than DSP. The guy just watches DSP all day long and copes. He's like, well, at least I didn't get caught masturbating online. Ha ha ha. It's like, meanwhile, this guy's gooning every day to granny stuff and like lollies and who the knows what else was in the Discord. It's all disgusting.
And
He's
look,
trying to be, well, at least I didn't get caught masturbating in O-face on live. It's like, good for you, Dickers. You're a real king, buddy.
but DSP looks healthier.
DSP's marriage is still intact.
I was going to say, make fun of his wife all you want, but he's got a wife games live. And then play.
Outside of YouTube again.
Oh, here we go.
I knew my headspace wasn't in the right place. In
Whoa,
streaming.
mundane Matt.
Mundane Dickers. They are saying he's in a bad headspace, and that's why he
Whoa.
couldn't live stream, guys. He's in a bad headspace.
It would be a very bad idea for my public image.
Here we go.
Oh, this is bad.
Keemstar donated $5.
No.
Rich, your show is garbage. That's what Keemstar said, right? You know, THR guy you tried to use to save your dying career? Obviously you can't handle it since you ran away crying from Twitter to go hide in Discord with your yes men. Your shorts are shit.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate my
don't do
content.
it. No!
He hits the clap button again.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
and then Gothy Senpai comes in and says, I agree with Keemstar about your show. Kiss my ring, Rich.
Gothy, not Gothy Senpai.
At two, Gothy Senpai?
Wow, we were on fucking.
Senpai and fucking Keemstar felting Richard, demanding he kiss the ring.
Rich, it's time, buddy, to go sober.
It's
Look,
the coat button.
look, he's got to do it, bud.
Fucking no. Oh,
The coat button.
Cool.
Yes, no, I'm a happy man regardless. I really am. All right.
By the way, smash cut to DSP going, I'm happy, regardless of everything. I'm happy. Whoa, that's crazy.
Nipple down here too. See that?
No.
Show this
prepare to be damaged.
to Keem, and then
Okay, folks.
Get ready, because it's about to get even more insane. It's going to get more insane than this. And then it's going to get even more insane than that level. Get ready.
PPP does not lie here. I thought he was lying, and he wasn't lying.
This is
Okay.
this might be the
Let me.
chef's kiss of the whole.
Here, I'm gonna show the
Dickers,
very
you know,
bottom of
today.
the screen. All right, here we go. Here we go.
And tell them this isn't a good show.
No.
Man.
Shut it down, folks.
Just shut it down. And now you think that's fucking nuts? You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. He's gonna get ready. He actually takes it to an even more insane level than that.
PP, can you do that to someone else?
This is like an advanced lolcow ability for fat people that you only unlock after 15 years of being a lolcow. So I have about a decade more of like lolcow service.
You've actually, like, you're skinnier than Rich by like a lot actually now. No, I'm serious.
Oh no.
I'm serious. This is tough, bud.
Get ready, it's about to get tougher.
This is what Andy Worski comes here for, right?
Oh, I tried to warn you guys.
Yes! Yeah! It's so good. It's so Kino. It's so amazing.
Okay,
I'm dying. I died. I saw this live. I died laughing. I just couldn't even believe it.
Hold on. Really
It's
quick.
actually over. I might have
For a
to.
second. To take care of one thing. Bear with me. I was not ready for this shit when I first saw it. And I was about as speechless as Andy was at this point. But again, I still got my solution coming up here.
Myself.
Safawask.
I'm gonna grab a water.
Like he's just like displaying himself to Andy to have sex with him. Earlier he's talking about kissing Andy on the mouth and shooting ropes. Now he's displaying his glorious man tits, jiggling them for Andy. It didn't take very long to bring Rich to this level, right? Like, we're absolutely mind-breaking. Like, we're mind-breaking Dickers. Like, Dickers is being destroyed mentally in real time. We are watching the complete mental collapse of a middle-aged man.
Bud.
It's so good.
I got
it's
a Coke
so
Zero instead. More caffeine, please. All right, guys, I'm gonna replay this. I don't know how to feel. I actually feel like I was a little bit. Okay, watch this.
Key, man. This is what Andy Worski comes here for, right?
So, Dickers at this point has been so completely dominated that he's now submissively presenting himself to you, Andy. Like, he wants you to bend him over with diameter. He's trying to mate with you.
I got no comment. Very rarely am I completely void of commentary. Usually I talk a bit too much. We both do, right?
He wants you to drive.
I'm literally...
He's gassed up and he wants you to drive with diameter, bud.
Rich, please don't do this. I'm going to lawyer up. I might call the cops after that. This would be a lawsuit.
Now, Dickers does ask for people to do that later on when he gets pressed again.
Wait, what?
So just get to call the cops.
No way. Wait,
funny
what?
You should mention that. Yeah, we'll get there.
I am not bricked up. Stop it. I
love the Dickers segment. You guys like the Dickers segment?
It's the best.
You like the ReviewTechUSA content there?
Keemstar donated $5. Did you consider that the psychological damage and gotcha moments everyone used your Twitter for were entitled your fault?
Oh, like his smile and optimism. Like the happy music fades away,
You know?
and we're back to just getting fucking felted by the super chatters again.
But you know,
It's like, do you realize that everything you put on Twitter was your own fault, Dickers? Because you have no self-control and couldn't stay away from drama? Oh.
You have no self-control and couldn't stay away from drama 'cause you're a thin-skinned arrogant moron. Pack it up, it's over.
It's over. Oh!
No, I'm not gonna.
oh, no. Don't look over. Don't look at that soundboard. No.
I'm not going to do that.
I can't. Please. Is that all he knows how to do?
That's all he knows how to do.
Clips, I believe.
Why don't you allow your community to post illegal images on Discord? I did.
He did.
Oh.
He admitted it.
He admitted it right there.
He's
Look
like,
at him,
you
man.
think I
he's
did?
He's seething about this.
Yeah, he's like, I did.
No, for real,
period.
I wasn't even aware there was
I'm
a.
gonna do my other bit here in just a second. So, why was I said this? Oh, we heard it's just up your alley. Here, can you rate this on a scale of, I don't know.
I completely void of comment.
Destroyed mentally in real time.
Wait.
I actually, this is like an advanced lolcow ability for fat people.
Wait, just a little
By the
more.
way, smash cut to DSP going, I'm happy, regardless of everything. I'm
Better
happy.
than my
Whoa,
husband.
that's crazy.
Nipple down
wait,
here
wait till you see what this model can do.
too. See that?
No.
Show this to Keem, and then
Okay, folks.
Get ready, because it's about to get even more insane.
If you're,
It's going to get more insane than this, and then it's going to get even more insane than that
just make sure Tipster's out of the room.
level. Get ready. This
Okay.
This might be the
Let me.
chef's kiss of the whole.
Here, I'm going to show the
Dickers
very
keynote
bottom of
today.
the screen. All right, here we go. Here we go.
and tell them this isn't a good show,
No.
man.
Shut it down.
Tell me your thoughts, Mrs. Tip. Oh my God. I believe. Yes, but can your model do that?
Moments everyone used your Twitter for were entitled your fault?
Great news too. Also into lolly, trans people, horses, Vosh, people with disabilities, is an introvert. This model only comes in white though.
Oh, like his smile and optimism. Like the happy music fades away, and we're back to just getting fucking felted by the super chatters again.
But
It's like, do you realize that everything you put on Twitter was your own fault, Dickers?
So
Because you
because
have no
it's you and
self-control
Oh look, okay, that's a healthy relationship, I think.
and couldn't stay away from drama. Oh.
You have no self-control and couldn't stay away from drama 'cause you're a thin-skinned arrogant moron. Pack it up, it's over.
It's over. Oh!
No, I'm not gonna.
No. Don't look over.
There is such a moment of sadness in this man's eyes at that moment, and he just like copes with a soundboard.
Look at that soundboard.
Oh, he has a soundboard.
No.
I'm not gonna do.
His is bigger.
You hit the clock and let me down.
I can't. Please. Is that all he knows how to do?
That's all he knows how to do.
Clips, I believe.
Why don't you allow your community to post illegal images on Discord? I did.
He did.
Oh.
He admitted it.
He admitted it right there.
He's
Look
like,
at him, man.
he's like, I
he's
did.
He's seething about this.
Yeah, he's like, I did. Period.
I wasn't even aware there was a section, and then I deleted it.
Liar!
There you go. Have a great day.
Right. And it's like you guys are excited, but
Oh, screen. Oh, I shows you my breasts. I'm sorry.
He pulled the old-fashioned Warski, not showing the video.
I'm sorry. Girls.
And the thing is, yeah, I know who it is.
Pause. You see that? He then says that he knows who it is. So he's trying
Chicken
to
Man, right?
Yeah, he's trying to intimidate.
So we have good old Richie boy here, and he's already sit there and he's gotten caught with a Discord server full of lollies and bestiality. He oh, you know what, Victor? I cannot let you miss out on this. I'm going to allow you to have the genuine experience.
Nipple down here too.
Yep, right here. Enjoy.
See that?
No.
Show this to Keem, and then.
Okay, folks.
Get ready,
Can you do this, Victor?
because it's about to get even more insane. It's gonna get more insane than this, and then it's gonna get even more
Victor.
insane than that level.
No, you're
Get
here.
ready. This might be the
Let me.
chef's kiss of the whole.
Here, I'm going to show the
Dickless
very
video
bottom of
today.
the screen. All right, here we go. Here we go.
And tell them this isn't a good show.
No.
Man.
Shut it down, folks.
Shut it down.
You weren't out quick enough.
Now you think that's fucking nuts? You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. He's gonna get ready. He actually takes it to an even more insane level than that.
PP, can you do that to someone else?
This is like an advanced lolcow ability for fat people that you only unlock after 15 years of being a lolcow. So I have about.
You know what, Birds? You get to enjoy this in Burn the World's absence. Burn left, and we get the Burns back.
A decade more of
And you're thinning
lolcow
out,
service.
You're
Yeah.
you've actually
ruined
like you're skinnier than Rich by like a lot actually now.
I'm sorry, but there would have been only one more peak thing is if the camera tracked his nipples as much as it's tracked his hands through this entire stream, and it started jumping up and down. I'd have fucking died.
Oh no!
I'm serious. This is tough, bud.
Get ready, it's about to get tougher.
This is what Andy Worski comes here for, right?
Yes! Yeah! It's so good! It's so Kino! It's so amazing!
Okay,
I'm dying.
Only if the ball was completely deflated, Gigi. Only if.
Wait, the guy
is image.
Like, it is what it
Image,
is.
and he's
Image.
Yeah, I was like sort of like lost there.
The guy is Image, and he's butthurt.
The guy is Image. Can someone help?
So it is what it is.
Showing you if you were
Guy's
gay.
Image?
I don't think so.
What does that mean?
Like, you know, dude, I had someone sometimes send to a church.
The good news is, since we're almost done with this stream, like, I feel like I can now officially, like, just kind of show this on stream. So I went lights up. So, bright in here, yeah. So I looked long and hard to find some way to cure Rich. And it wasn't totally easy. And I found a full dispersal system. It's entirely encapsulated. It's time release, thankfully. It might be a little bit of a hard pill to swallow, but you know, I'll just show it. So it kind of looks like this. I've heard there's a special device that you can use for direct injection. It says on here that it's a 1 ounce dose, which, you know, given mass, I think is enough. Yeah, I think this might be the best way for you to cure what's going on in your life, Rich. And I have plenty of them. If you need one, please let me know. You can reach me on Twitter. Oh wait, you don't have Twitter. You can get me on Discord. Oh wait. Leave a comment. Just leave a comment. I will gladly send you a couple. You do have to get your own injection device though. Penicillin. You know what? I might actually coin that term. It's a strong dose of penicillin too. Like I said, it's all in one. I have ones that are more time release, I guess. They're kind of like a time release. I mean, they're just little balls. instead of one big dose. You know, if you can't swallow that much.
That I was sending anti-Semitic. But I was like, all right, and I went down to the police. Like, the police.
No, apparently.
Oh wait a minute. Victor's calling in. Victor? Oh, never mind.
At one point, Rich was being very anti-Semitic, and it came to the attention of a local synagogue. What?
Gabe?
What? And then he had to talk to the police about his anti-Semitic statements. What is he talking about? What is he talking about?
Oh, sorry, Victor. I had to fuck around.
Wait, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna rewind that because I need to. The
station. So, dude, I had someone sometimes send to a church that I was sending anti-Semitic.
Yes, this is this is Rich telling a story while fucking blasted out of his fucking mind about how he's had to deal with the police before. Okay, so there's someone sent to church something. We never fucking find out what the fuck the church was sent, but proof of something that he's anti-Semitic. And so Rich had the solution for all of this.
And I was like, all right, and I went down to the police station. They're like, yeah, we know.
What the
And the police are like, yep, we know you're anti-Semitic. You don't need to fucking come here for that.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we know that you're an anti-Semite. This doesn't even make sense. Why would he have to go to the police? First of all, like, I don't think it's a crime in America.
No, Rich doesn't have any family that is a doctor. He only goes to doctors.
To make anti-Semitic.
No, I don't think so.
So why would you have to talk to the police about your anti-Semitic state? Why would you have to go into the station for it?
No, but he acts as if he turned himself in before he was caught. Like, he goes.
I think this has got to be fiction, isn't it? Is this Review History X?
Yeah, Review History X.
Like, yeah, it wasn't me. And they were like laughing. Dude, I've been down this road before. This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
What?
By the way, I'm extremely proud of recording that sound. And by the way, I'm also very concerned by the fact that if I ever did actually go to that extent on stream, you know how many filters I had to turn off on my microphone in order to pick that shit up? It was concerning. Like, I don't think you guys would ever know if I actually did go through with the act. Because I actually did record that sound. I don't have these for show. Yeah, it was concerning. And I had to like hear like probably a good, I don't know, 6, maybe less inches away from the microphone, like, and had the mechanism near it so that it would pick it up really well. I'm both astonished and concerned by the amount of suppression that my microphone was able to not pick up.
Right. Then why are you melting down about it and crying, trying to dox the person? Like, what's wrong with you?
Oh, my aunt was gay.
They go, I'm gonna watch you squirm, piggy.
Oh,
the amount of children that was.
Rich, that chicken farm's not a sperm bank. What are you doing at the KFC, Rich?
Posted it was in the 20s or more? No.
What the fuck?
Oh, Ickers, no.
Yeah, oh, why are you not banned? You are so fucking banned.
Wait.
Welcome to ban world.
Wait, so Rich
right here. This is actually the fucking donation that I saw. Like, I popped in on the stream right around this point. Thankfully missing all the scarring stuff to be saved for a later date. Yeah, this person says, I'm gonna watch you squirm, piggy. The amount of children the amount of children that was posted, I think that's what it says, it was in the 20s or more. So there was, like, again, we don't know if it's drawn or not drawn children. Now the server's gone, we'll never know. But
Rich was just so stoned that he forgot to ban the guy for 2 hours.
Bring the cops to my door. Bring them here.
Don't challenge people to do that.
Ever
Don't
challenge.
say that. Don't say that.
They don't show it in stream, but oh my god, yes, it's been forever since I've seen that episode. But they don't show it here. They clipped it out, but it's funny because he actually posts the FBI fucking number for his area. So this dumbass doesn't just he doesn't just post like the website to go drop a tip or like the call-in site. He like posts the fucking actual FBI phone number, and I don't think it's like the phone number for, I'm gonna check fucking right now. I don't believe it's the phone number for the FBI headquarters. Oh no, it was okay. So he posted the phone number for the FBI headquarters because I remember the area code, and I know roughly where Rich lived, and I saw it and I was like, did he just dox himself? Well, nice to know Rich wasn't that high. No, he posted the phone number for the FBI headquarters in Washington, D.C.
Bro, just pro tip. I know you've been on the internet.
Isn't it for the new? I thought it was. It wasn't a 212 area code. So I know 212 is Manhattan. And so I saw it was 202, and I was like, And I know he's talked about like a couple times, like his family living in like not Jersey. He lives in like Westchester area in New York. I don't quite know how to explain this to everyone without like showing you on a map. But like this area in New York is like really close to Manhattan. Okay, so like I thought he was from Jersey, but I think he's in and around like the Hudson River area. So I mean, to be honest, Rich doxes himself every time he takes a step. Oh man. If anybody has headphones, by the way, go back and listen to the fucking his oh god, he's closer to me than I'd like him to be. Oh. But yeah, I've heard him talk about, I think he talks about like even White Plains and stuff like that, and Stanford and a couple things, but like yeah, he's in like the Hudson River Valley is basically where he is. So like he's like absurdly close to Manhattan. And so that's why when I saw the 202 area code, this is 212 area code, I had no idea what the fuck the area code is for here. I can tell you the area code for way up farther in central New York. I can tell you Jersey, but didn't know that one. So I thought he did actually dox himself. So it was Richard's birds who caused that plane to crash. Oh no, they landed, remember? But yes, Richard's birds definitely could have caused an airline accident. That the Miracle on the Hudson, yeah. I mean, it is extremely close. Like Great Neck, because I know he's talked about like some of these areas, so I think he is in this area, which still a high population and all that. But yeah, there's Manhattan, so I mean he's not far in Long Island, Jersey, so I mean he's not far off from where I thought he was. But yeah, I thought he doxed himself. Anyway, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that he does.
SFW, it was straight up called porn.
Yeah.
And we have a screen cap of that to prove it.
It's the digging is incredible. The digging is I give him.
I'm trying to see. I just want to skim through this now at this point because we've seen a majority of the stuff.
Call the feds, bitch!
Call it.
Yeah, here it is. They did have the clip in there.
Rent free in his mind. And
Yeah. Frank is Andy's top guy. Yeah.
I know they all end up hating each other for some fucking reason.
He's just like fixing.
We don't like. I don't
Who?
know. Like, he tries to say that we all end up hating each other. That like we hate Frank or that he hates us.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Go wash the grime off of me. Oh no. You know what? If like I said, if Husker's got a problem with me, you know what? Maybe he can learn to respect as far as like the criticisms that I gave him. But I don't have a whole lot to weigh in. I tried to give him solid criticism. If you don't like it, sorry, I guess. See what up.
Really matter. But he says the edibles he takes are at minimum 50 milligrams and at max 200 milligrams at a time.
Whoa!
Now, like if I take 30 or 40 milligrams, I'm fucking dicked.
Yeah.
Like I'm blitzed and I'm huge. So can you imagine fucking taking 400, 500, 600, 800 milligrams of THC a day?
Yeah, and I've done my share of edibles, like we both have, obviously. But like, what were the ones? How much were those orange peach ones? Do you remember those?
Oh god, they spent entirely too long talking about edibles.
I'm back, dude. You'll be seeing like shorts
Back.
and bigger projects.
Like his upstanding Netflix documentary.
Threads.
He's gonna listen.
What's Threads?
What a cope. Remember,
Oh. This was kind of funny to hear. I kind of want to go back a little bit.
move places. He didn't have to move all this shit. Like
no, he angled.
He just went downstairs. This is a separate room. So this is a room, by the way, that his parents have to walk by. His kids are in. Like, it's separate from the other studio room. This is his second studio.
No.
Yes. And all he did for it was hang up a projector screen, set up a projector, and the arcade cabinet was already there. And he's like, guys, this is mind-blowing. We're taking it to the next level.
Stop.
I had to prove myself by doing this.
Come on.
I don't think anyone could say that this isn't a change.
Okay, what? So if I move...
Well, like, what sort of a change is this? I think it's a change for the worse.
It is.
I think his previous studio with the Nicolas Cage and the chickens and the desk was better. It was better.
It was. Man. I thought this was like a temporary studio, like oh, I can't stream in the studio, so I have to stream in the basement tonight because someone's using the studio. I thought it was like a temporary, not the new studio. And by the way, this is like if I moved the slot machine on that side and went, look, Ash, I changed the studio.
Totally different now.
I don't know how you can with a straight face.
Really?
Nah, I ain't going back to Twitter.
He's not coming back to Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. Elvis has left the building, and Rich is not coming back to Twitter.
He might do something like Threads.
He's gonna... Okay, listen.
What's Threads?
What a cope. Remember, Threads was around for like a week. It was Facebook's version of Twitter.
God. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'll check it out in a bit. GG. I swear to God, he's in him and channel Jay and agree to 80-20 split. He would actually probably make a decent amount of money. I don't think anybody would anybody with any knowledge would be willing to take Review Tech stream at this or channel at this point. Anybody with half a brain, especially after this. Like he's now made his channel fucking work. It's done. And he might as well just literally change his names to fucking, I don't know, ReviewTechUSA and go on with life. Has to fucking cry and screech about Melanie Mac Moore. Yeah, true.
All the liberals were like, I'm quitting Twitter and going to Threads. And then it totally sucked and everybody stopped using it after like a week. Rich is now threatening to go to Threads. I'm going to be real. The only people invested enough to follow Rich on Threads would be the A-logs and trolls, right?
Yeah, and me.
There's that. Yeah. Like, come on.
He may as well start streaming over on D-Live.
Can we move on? Let me take... going back to Twitter. He can't resist.
I just opened up D-Live and I heard Ghost Politics for a second. Like, whoa, what was that? No, I was saying, he may as well just head on to fucking D-Live. Trovo. Imagine.
I had to do something where it was like, yeah, this is different. This isn't just something half-assed.
But it's just a second.
Look, no, it's totally half-assed.
No, I'm just gonna let this play because it was either let this play or throw music on. And I've watched the rest of this. I think there's a little bit more funny stuff as far as like him and his big plans after leaving Twitter and deleting his Discord because it had child stuff in it.
Projector screen.
Showing Truth Social. Well, the Nicolas Cage stuff is temporary. I have someone eventually eventually. I am not putting a fucking date on it. That is gonna come out and revamp that set. When? Who knows?
He doesn't even know when he's gonna revamp his set. Like, why even say anything?
This is why we didn't tell anyone anything. 'Cause we didn't want to like have pressure. We're just like, we're gonna just do it, and then we'll tell everyone when we
And
do
even
it.
still, we f***ed it up.
And even then, it was
We're
still
right,
yeah. But like why even say it? Like he's acting like this is like the greatest set of all time, and he goes, "Don't worry, the other one I'm gonna fucking do it too." Like, are you, bud?
It's gonna suck.
I have no idea. I'm not gonna pretend that I do.
Well, good for you. He's honest that he doesn't know anything. Good.
Nah, I don't need it. It's not even like I said I was getting traction there anyway, man. It's been that way.
Where? Traction where?
It's been nothing
Twitter.
but me just fisting myself.
You were. He's right about that. He is right about that, though.
But what about having Phil once a week, like Phil Wednesdays?
I mean, Phil Wednesdays. Phil's every day.
So he just straight up laughs at him, and then because he goes, "That's a good one," because he goes, "There's no way we could limit Phil to one day. Phil's all the content I have.
Yeah,
we have to do Phil every fucking day.
Yeah,
like that. This is like bit play. Listen to it.
By the way, like, all right, yeah, let's keep going.
Oh. That was pretty good.
Like the self-help.
So, yeah.
that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's like a real
I
suggestion.
I couldn't understand if he thought it was funny that there would be a day called Phil Wednesday. I think it's more so he thinks it's funny that this guy had the idea that every stream wouldn't just be Phil, because every stream is just
Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's absolutely no way that any of his big plans, you're right, would ever involve fucking involve taking care of his kids. Oh man. Either die a year or live long enough to become ReviewTechUSA. Very true. Very true. Yeah, he does look dead inside. His mom will do it. He has to be in the basement making the banger content. Oh god. How long do you think it is before we see Rich with a wall of anime and playing Donkey Kong on stream? Like, honestly, like, I really think we're just about there.
forever.
What happened?
The Nick Cage thing.
What the fuck?
Is temporary.
Okay.
Because let's keep otherwise.
He
He's
has
back and
numbers
had
to
me
prove
worried.
that he sucks.
This is cold turkey, right?
Clip. I'm gonna for real.
Yeah.
Like half hour to record, 10 minutes to edit.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's basically like the most recent stuff. The Review Tech losing his mind. I didn't watch that one. I kind of want to watch that one before I show you guys. So I think where we're at is